So hello everyone, welcome back for another live trading session. So we didn't really see too much actually happen today from the US market. Been a pretty quiet market, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, obviously we'll start having a look at gold. We'll jump into obviously Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And then if we have some possible signals for everything else, then we'll probably come in on that as well. So we'll see how we go. So last kind of signal we got was at 5:30, so about 27 minutes ago. Asta sell. So we'll have a look at where Asta currently is. See if that entry might still be valid. 0.6194, 0.6269, 619.7. It's still a pretty reasonable level, but 1630. It's kind of here, and it just came to there, so we could come about 62ish. Yeah, we could come about 62ish. You can see we are yet to make a high, probably in this area, so around, like I said, 62ish. So once we get 62, I'll most likely be coming in for a short position. So we can come in for most likely a limit position on that trade there. Right, so like I said, I was going to come in at 62, so we'll go ahead and do that, 62. Short position, not going to go too crazy, just going to, I don't know, like 1k. And we'll come in for like TP, we'll go TP2 actually, we'll not go too aggressively into that trade there. Right. Where is our TP? I forgot. Right, there we go. 0.6182. 0.6182. Right, I reckon we'll leave it there actually, because it's not going to be a good scalping trade for us. We'll close on Arbitrum as well. I'm not really seeing much movement for that. It's been the trade's been going on for like what, 2 days now, so yeah, I reckon I'm going to close it there. Bitcoin. We've got Atom though, we just got an Atom buy. Arbitrum buy. I mean, yeah, I was in a short position, so we'll come in for Arbitrum. 893, 886, 889. Yeah, we could come in from there, to be honest. Just slightly above 2k. We'll take TP2. 91304, 91304. And then we've also got Atom as well. So if we come in for a position on Atom, let's have a look. So we have 14, 1.485, 1.481, 1.474. Let's have a look. It's just pushed. Just started pushing as well. Right. What do we have? Four, 8. I mean, we could come in there, to be honest. We could come in there. We'll also obviously go for TP2. And TP2 is 1.45. Believe there's a lot of spillage. I don't think our position has been taken just yet. Yeah, Arbitrum, I don't think it's been taken. I was looking at coming for a long on 62. I mean, if we entered that position there, it would have been, you know, good still. We'll see. We'll see if it comes back, or maybe it comes back. If not, then it's okay, and yeah, we'll be looking for a different entry point. But for now, that is currently what we have. We'll still look at gold as well. Gold is definitely what we could look at. Bitcoin, crude oil, gold, Ethereum maybe. What the hell is that? Have we got maybe a level there? Maybe not. Maybe not. Not seeing it too much though. No, not seeing it too much. 65k. 65k actually is a level I've touched upon many times before as well. And price seems to get rejected from that level multiple times. We have currently got a bit of an, well, we've got higher highs there, but then the lows seem to be a little bit lower. Obviously we've got the high there, and then the lower, not the high, the low, and a lower here. But then we've got higher high, higher high, and higher high. So I'm not sure. We'll see if Arbitrum can actually maybe come back in towards this level. Maybe, you know, come slightly above, so about there. Create a low around here, and then, you know, continue to pass and sweep that previous high. You can see we're not even made it to that level yet, and we're already seeing some rejection. I think this is a previous resistance area. You can see as well already there, here as well. Some confirmation already initially, some there as well. Holy shit. Right, there's a massive storm outside. Hope I don't get blasted by some lightning today. No, that would not be good. That would not be good. Right. Yeah, market today looks a little bit slow. If I'm honest, it looks a little bit slow. Right, let's have a look at Bitcoin. We'll do higher time frames. We'll have a look how we are doing in the higher time frames first. Yeah, it's just consolidating now. We haven't even came in for the sell side liquidity. That was at 60,500. We've actually touched upon 65,000 many times before. We had a nice kind of uptrend here. We then broke down, was pretty bearish, and then we made a low of about 62.5k. A lot of consolidation in this zone. I feel like we may have seen maybe some squeezing, some compression, just by looking at the formation of those candles there. And then you can see a bit more of an impulsive move for the upside. Consolidation, and then it looks a bit choppy here. You can see the candlesticks, quite a lot of rejection, but then again, rather large candles. Here again, very bullish candle there. That was today at 2 o'clock. So price came from about 64.2k all the way up to just past 65k. So we've tested upon 65k again and again and again. Initially, right now, we could be coming for like a downtrend, maybe come back to this liquidity area. Where have we even got most of those positions waiting? Let's have a look. Did anyone watch the World Cup yesterday? The final. It was a pretty crazy game. It was a pretty crazy game. We do actually have a lot of positions waiting at 64.4k. I believe if we swept this upside of 64.4k, not 64, 65.5k. Loads of orders coming in now. Loads of positions. But yeah, like I said, maybe if we obviously sweep 65.5k, we could be, continuing even higher. We could be continuing even higher, as we've literally kind of been consolidating in this range for quite some time now. It's been very consolidated. I'm not gonna lie, very consolidated. Gold has actually seen a lot of consolidation as well today. So for about, well, it was at one point there was like a solid hour of consolidation. I mean, here you can see as well. So from about 15 to 17, we've got consolidation. So 2 hours there of just pure consolidating movement. Another explosive move just then for gold. I'm gonna come in and maybe see if we can. So look at the higher time frame. I mean, initially, structure-wise, I'm not seeing too much. I mean, we have got some confirmations of that resistance level there, here. I don't believe there was a level there, here, and then here as well. So it's pretty valid. So realistically, if we found the support, we could then kind of see how we are maybe expecting to continue. because currently it does look like we have an uptrend. We are obviously making those highs, you can see, higher highs, and well, of course, the higher lows. But then this area here, we do have a lower low. Maybe we do have some kind of weakness, maybe for the upside of continuation. And we have been getting rejected previously from all those levels as well. Right. We're looking to go back up to that high of about 30-ish for gold. That's Ethereum. So around this previous high area. So that'll most likely be around here, 31-ish. That's a price level we could revisit. We could definitely revisit that area. Well, we're already bullish for gold. It's a good start. It's a good start. Slight initial rejection, but it's a good entry. It's a good entry, as you guys can see. So we are kind of we've literally kind of entered on the low there, which is very, very nice. So now I am expecting price to come to around, let's say, 40.31. But we will see. We'll see. Not bad on those trades. Just the first initial trades we've got right now. For Bitcoin, honestly, I can't even suggest where we're going. Bitcoin's in a very strange place right now. I mean, we could see a rejection from this level though. You can see we're coming back up to retest possibly 65k. We could come in short from here, or we could also wait to maybe touch upon 65 and then come for the downside. But right now it's 64,887. I think I'm going to come in for a short from here. 64,938. I'm going to come in for a short here to come back down to that previously supported area, so around 64k. So around 64k. Right, we'll do like if it's 421. Right, we'll drop a nice level on it. We'll drop a nice level on it. Entries there. I mean, it's a nice entry. Like, if that's the high, then that's a good entry. You can see previously we're trying to break it. This is a pretty good area where we could see a retest possibly to that area again, or we could. I mean, there's two areas we could possibly come to. So we could come to this area here, of these lows. You can see it kind of it's still supported here, there, and then also this area there's support, and then these lows too. Obviously that does line up as well. It'll be on the same level. So initially we could come back, retest around 64,200, and then maybe see from there. So we will come in for a reasonable stop loss as well. We will come in for a reasonable stop loss just in case. So let's come in for that short position there. We'll drop it on that level, put it up to obviously TP, and then let's have a look price wise. We'll do 3.06. So obviously we'll look if we are higher than these highs, then yeah, we'll most likely, you know, continue for that upside move. But yeah, so far we'll see how we go. Not too much crazy movement for gold right now. Gold's kind of you know, jumping about a little bit. We want to get a retest up to this kind of resistance level that we've got here, and then possibly see the continuation for this downside. But also maybe, you know, can kind of still continue to move in this zone. Let's see if we can actually maybe find a support level for gold right now. I'm a bit tired today, honestly, but I don't know, it's got to be done. We could have a kind of a wedge pattern like so. We could have it, but then I'm also not entirely convinced. So we'll try to get the best level we can. I feel like this is a good level. You've got multiple confirmations on it. Here, there as well, and then here from the other side. So yeah, I felt like we could have a look at this level. Yeah, very slow market today, honestly. I don't think news-wise we've really got anything that's kind of going to be happening. We'll have a look. We just had Canadian dollar today, so currency-wise, we didn't really have anything. I don't think we've really got anything news-wise. It's just been strikes. That's all I've been hearing. And yeah, overall, not too much going on. Honestly, not too much going on. Yeah, gold is not doing too nice right now. Gold is not doing too nice right now. I mean, I'm not really seeing too much movement for Bitcoin as well for the downside, but it is starting to come down for this move. It is starting to come down. Alright, we want to see that gold coming for the upside, and then Bitcoin pushing back down to around 64.2k. 64.2k, but we might see a breakout for Bitcoin. We might see a breakout for Bitcoin because we do actually have quite a lot of liquidity at 65.5 to 65.4k. So yeah, like I said, there is a pretty big cluster there. So we'll see if we can actually maintain the level, sellers get control, and we start moving back down towards 64.2k. Now on the other hand, I want to see dollar index dropping now, and then gold will be pushing back bullish. We have got some very nice bullish movement there, but realistically, you can see we've actually got a pretty good distance to cover. So like I said, I want to see a move back up towards about 4,032. And then we'll most likely be looking for a short position around 4,035, 32, 30-ish. So yeah, we'll see how we actually play out with that. Are we going to continue maybe? Possibly. Would be very nice, would be very nice. And then Bitcoin. Yes, it's just consolidating on this resistance area, but it has. We've seen the crossover momentum has shifted. Yeah, what I'm kind of worried about now is obviously a move. Let's say back up to. Well, not back up to, but back above 65k. So a move to, let's say, I don't know, 65.5, 65.4. There's actually quite a lot of positions waiting there. So for all we know, we could get a breakout of this level. But ultimately, I will be looking for about 64k again. You can see we've been moving in the level for quite some time. I mean, this is the 1 minute time frame only, but it's a pretty valid level that we've got right now. Right, gold is pushing back up into this zone. Currently at 4,015. 4,015. Ideally, we want to come back up to that previous area where we saw the massive drop down, drawdown, whatever you want to call it. But we had a very bullish move here actually at 1430, very bullish. You can see we made a high of around 40.40, and then a pretty nice and bearish drop off there. Consolidation, slight move for the level, and now I believe we are going to be looking for the upside again. So like I said, 4,030 to about 4,035 is where I'll be looking for the downside to continue. So currently this is what I'm looking for within price action. Obviously with the fake out there, I believe. I mean, it could be all over the place. It could be more consolidated, more bullish, more choppy, but overall, structure-wise, we're looking for, I'd say about 4,035 to 4,030-ish, and then we'll most likely be looking for that downside again. So yeah, we'll see. Currently, we are coming back within that level, but you can see the confirmations now of the level. So we do have a little bit of mirroring there. So yeah, the market is showing us level is there, level is valid. So yeah, currently we're looking to break through, come back up to that 4,030, and then get rejected from that level. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, there isn't actually too much for Bitcoin on the downside, honestly. Not a lot for Bitcoin on the downside at all. Dollar index is now dropping. There we go, we've broken back into that level.
5 new charges against them. Those charges include rape and sex trafficking. The UK is seeking extradition. Dana Marie McNichol now live outside the federal courthouse in Miami with the latest on this case. And Dana Marie, good morning there.
Hey, good morning, Bill. The Tate brothers are fighting to stay in the United States. They're expected to challenge a request from the UK to extradite them over sexual offense allegations dating back over a decade ago. So this past Saturday, U.S. Marshals arrested Andrew and Tristan Tate in Miami on behalf of British authorities. The brothers were on their way to a boxing event when taken into custody. Now, the Tate brothers, who hold dual U.S. and British citizenship, reportedly spent significant time there growing up in the U.K. They already face more than 20 sexual offense charges brought by the UK's Crown Prosecution Service in 2024. And now prosecutors are bringing additional charges, including rape, sex trafficking, and offenses involving alleged indecent images of child.
38 new charges in total have now been authorised against Andrew and Tristan Tate, bringing the total number of charges faced to 59. The charges relate to 7 victims, spanning a period from 2010 to 2017.
These latest allegations are the newest chapter in a years-long international legal battle. The brothers moved to Romania about a decade ago, but were arrested in 2022 on separate human trafficking and rape allegations. The case hasn't moved.
Honestly, crazy. I mean, they got obviously all sorted once, but I don't know. I feel like the second time around it may not be as positive as it could have been, but I don't know. We'll see. India's central bank sold US dollars through state-run banks to support the rupee after it fell to a 2-month low. Yeah, I mean, the rupee is not worth anything. The rupee is literally worth nothing at all. Literally. The rupee is literally not even worth a penny. I mean, well, not a penny, but you get the idea. You guys get the idea. Guessing a bit of rejection there from the level. We slightly broke through, but then there is a bit of rejection here as well. You can see there is a bit of rejection right now. So now realistically, what I want to see is a push back into the zone. Maybe some consolidation, but overall we're looking to go to that same level. So 4,030-ish to about 4,035, somewhere along those lines. So yeah, we'll see how we go. But right now, Bitcoin's not really seen too much as well. It's literally just ever since that entry, we've actually just been consolidating. Now it's on a drop though. That's very nice to see. So we are currently in the trade on the gold for a long position and then a short from Bitcoin from that level of about 64.918, something like that. You can see in profit on Bitcoin and gold, and then Atom slightly down. Question is now, are we actually going to see a massive drop off for Bitcoin, for gold as well though, if Bitcoin's obviously moving the way it is right now? Maybe. Yeah, currently there's actually not much going on at all. Market looks very quiet. Market looks very quiet right now. I mean, we are making the higher lows overall. You can see higher lows here, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Now we might be making those higher lows, but also compressing within this level. So eventually we might obviously, you know, impulsively crack through. If obviously buying pressure isn't as strong to obviously put us back into this range. So realistically, we need DXY to continue pushing for this downside area. Will give us a nice push for gold. Bitcoin looks okay for now. So we're up about 66 on Bitcoin. I'm actually surprised Atom is now within profit, which is good to see. Very nice to see. Forex wise, like I said today, not really had anything going on. Not really had anything going on at all. I mean, gold's seeing a bit of a sharp sell-off right now. A little bit of a sharp sell-off. It might be a shorter session today, obviously. As you guys can see, we're not really getting too much movement. I mean, we've kind of covered what we've seen so far for today's session. I mean, it's not too much, honestly, it's not too much. But you can see how we've been moving within this level for gold especially. So, yeah, currently I am expecting overall to see a retest of that higher level. So 4,035-ish is where I'm looking to come to. So we'll see. Yo. So yeah, like I said, retest of 4,030 to 4,035, and then we see that downside. I mean, Bitcoin is still in the plus. So is Atom. Bitcoin, gold is obviously seeing a pretty sharp sell-off right now. Obviously, I'm not liking it at all, but it's okay. We might be coming to maybe these kind of lows. Maybe we got some kind of support here. So, for example, like, I don't know, like, there. And we've got some confirmation on the level. Looks pretty. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Realistically, we want to see a push from here. Our entry was actually... Entry position was... We entered, I think, about 4,010-ish. 4,010-ish, I believe. Yeah, 4,010 for gold. Obviously for Bitcoin we entered at 4,900, where we have got that resistance area. Now we have actually come back up to that level for Bitcoin. Strange, but okay. What's currently a little bit strange is that how similar gold is reacting to Bitcoin. So right now, obviously, we see the move for the downside, and now we're pushing back up. We're pushing back bullish. Same kind of thing for gold. Same kind of thing for gold. We had, I believe it was most likely here, right? Downside, and then maybe not, I don't know. I mean, we could be in for a downtrend here. So if we come back to, let's say, for 4,013, maybe that range a little bit above, and we see a rejection from there, then yeah, we might even come to about maybe this low, test it, I don't know. I mean, Atom's out. Atom's doing the most right now. Atom is doing the most right now. I don't know, like 2 years, 3 years. Not like I don't know. I'd say some months it's better, some months it's not as good, but overall pretty profitable. The last like month or so has not been too great, but it's okay. It's okay. Well, obviously we tried to get into a nice headspace. Obviously it doesn't, so we can't let the past kind of affect our future trading and present trading. So obviously we try to be in a good headspace when coming in for a new session. Gold is a little bit bullish now. We're picking up the momentum. I mean, that you can see the level is there. This is the level we actually had a look at. So we've got confirmation here. We slightly broke through. Here as well, slight breakthrough, and then here as well, confirmation, a little bit of a breakthrough as well. So I mean, momentum is about to shift as well. You can see it's kind of dying off. Selling volume is coming down. BNB, USDT, so Binance, USDT buy. We did just get a signal, got Asta buy and BNB, USDT buy. We could come in for them positions. Wow. So I believe we've swept the liquidity for Bitcoin now. What I'm currently thinking is I don't want to see the downside for, well, Bitcoin now, because I believe that will most likely take gold with it. Yeah, you can see this is the level 65k. So currently we've been moving within this level of 65k and about 64k. You can see plenty of support there. plenty of resistance, as well as actually not too much here. But currently, yeah, we do have quite a lot of you know, movement within this range. So what we might have for gold is a move. Well, obviously this will just be a spike, so we'll have a move straight back down, and then possibly come on retest 64k. I mean, or we could continue to, I don't know, 65.5k plus. Actually 65.5k is where we have the liquidity. I thought it was actually already there, but I don't know, not really. Yeah, 65.6k, 65.5k, that's what we have all in position waiting for us. And it looks like they're about to get swept. This might actually put benefit gold as well. It might push gold back into this key level that we've got here, and then we might even see that 4,035 to 4,030. For then, obviously, a potential for the downside towards 40.17 again. But yeah, we have TP at around 40.30, and then stop loss is, I think, around 4k. Let me have a look. We don't even have a stop loss. We can come in for like, oh, let's just say 4k. I mean, it's a 1 to 2 ratio. That ratio is awful, but I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. We'll go 100. Yeah, 113 is reasonable for now, anyway. See, I'm looking to come. I mean, right now we have made a lower high as well. So, but there's no candle confirming it in this upside. I mean, we actually do right there. Oh no, we don't. We've kind of got that, but it's not really accurate, is it? It's not really too accurate. We're gonna stay in this long position. We'll stay in it. We'll stay in it. I mean, currently, just looking at that structure, it does look like we have got some kind of wedge flag pattern. You can see the compression from the downside. Obviously, sellers are stopping the price, making those lower highs, and then buyers are stepping in where they obviously need to, making those higher lows as well. Overall, compression and a continuation is what I'm looking for right now, so let's see it. So right now, what we are expecting to see would be something like, we see the compression, level, 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 and then confirmation on this level, and then boom, all the way back, all the way up to 40.30 or 45, 40.35, sorry. So it's between kind of this price range of, like I said, 40.30 to 40.35. That's where I'd be having TP. I mean, TP1 you could put, I don't know, for example, above that high there, 40.20. Then I'd say like 40.25, 40.30. So yeah, not bad setup right now. Not a bad setup right now at all. yeah, Bitcoin obviously hit stop loss. I didn't actually expect such a bullish move, but yeah, we saw a massive movement for a break of that resistance level. So unfortunately, we obviously did get stopped out, but yeah, I mean, the structure for gold still looks pretty nice overall. Still looks pretty nice overall. We are 220 in profit. Like I said, I'll be looking for the downside on gold once we get to, obviously, TP. Atom's doing pretty well right now. You can see this is the candle here that got us kind of stopped out. We got wicked out from that candle there. So yeah, that's what we're currently looking like right now. I feel like we're trying to come in for this upside continuation, but we'll see. Not too strong. Price action right now is not really too strong. Not too strong. Yeah, look at that, very bullish for Bitcoin. DXY pushing a little bit, but you can see overall structure for DXY has been bullish. Pretty much kind of all of today. Slight move for the downside there, and then a continuation. But it's like you can see it's a little bit of consolidation, but overall very bullish structure-wise. Yeah, but we are obviously looking for the downside if we want to see gold coming for the upside. So we'll see. If we obviously don't get it, then we'll most likely reject even further down. Might reject even further down. I'm not gonna lie, start the session, I felt like I could drop dead. But right now I feel better. Not sure what was wrong with me, but yeah, I wasn't feeling too nice. Elon Musk. I've been actually getting quite a lot of kind of news about Elon Musk, but I've not actually read it too much. I've had a nice weekend with the family and stuff, so it's been a bit of a different weekend this week. Not too trading involved. Obviously, you guys have to kind of balance it out if you are trading, but I try to. But it's rare that I go and see the people. Right, we'll drop that there. Gold. So I feel like we'll fail now for this upside. We could realistically come in for a deeper move. So let's say 39.90-ish. Could we close it there for gold? I feel like we have to. We've actually surpassed that high, no? No, we haven't. If you guys want the free signals, then there is obviously a link down in the description of this live trading session. Completely free. You have to, guys, you don't have to do anything at all. So yeah, check it out, check it out. DXY pushing. I feel like the dollar index is going to be bullish for the rest of the day. It's not really seeing kind of anything to kind of affect it. Maybe if we get some kind of catalyst throughout the the session, then maybe we will see kind of some kind of shift. But overall, I am still expecting to see a continuation for this upside for the DXY. So with that in mind, we'll have a look obviously on news, the news side of things, to kind of see where we are kind of at with the market. Massive drop off there though, massive drop off there. We might even revisit 4010 and then possibly make a move for about 4017. But we'll see the reaction we get from 4010. Obviously, we are already within a profit on gold. You can see. So that move, that action that we took on that trade was obviously good. We closed it. We went in for a short position from that level, and we're already within slight profit on that trade. So, like I said, DXY will most likely continue pushing, and now that the momentum is shifting, I feel like that would give it a little bit of a kick to possibly clear 4010, and maybe touch upon the zones we didn't touch upon earlier today. So we could revisit, for example, 4K again, and then 3990, and then possibly even 3960. So we will see. We will see. Right, so what we'll currently we'll have a look at actually liquidity. Where is liquidity at for gold? Maybe it's close by. $3982 and 4061. 3982 is actually a very nice area we could revisit. 3982 is definitely an area we could revisit. We've actually came to that level already today, so for all we know, we could obviously fail to kind of come back within this range that we was moving in. As you can see, this range of around 4020 to 4000. So you guys can see this is the move, and then obviously from this initial spike towards the upside, making about a high of around 4040. We make a big move for the downside, consolidate outside of that range, break that level, and now I feel like we are maybe attempting to come back within it, possibly. So now, realistically, what we are kind of waiting for is what reaction we will get at this level here, 4010. If we sweep the low, this one, then we could possibly see a downside. My nose is so itchy. Right, we've got a position for Filecoin buy, so let's have a look at that. Filecoin buy. 13756, 13726, 13624, 624. I mean, that's actually that low there just then. We could come in for that. We'll come in at TP2. We're not going to go too crazy. So TP2 is 14086. 14086. So let's have a look at that then. Let's have a look at that. Hello, hello. Mustafa, did you watch the game? Did you watch the game last night? Argentina versus Spain. We've come to this previous low and we've started pushing again, but what we're looking for is a continuation for downside, possibly coming for a revisit of 3982. We've been to that level today, actually. I'm sure we've touched upon that level today. Maybe not. I swear we've been below 4K. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, Filecoin's within a little bit of a loss right there. Momentum's not yet shifted for the downside fully. You can see slight selling pressure there. Slight selling pressure there. News-wise as well, not too much going on today. Not too much going on today. Yeah, Spain was wild. Drake lost 1.5 on betting. Oh my god. There's no way. I actually did think Argentina were going to win. I could have literally put money on it, but I didn't. I don't know, I feel like putting money on things like that is a little bit crazy because lately it's been very, very strange. Obviously we saw the fight Conor McGregor had. Everyone was thinking, you know, oh, he's back, he's in shape, he's ready to go. And what happened? He lost 1 minute into the match. Insane, honestly, insane. We'll see what reaction we get from here. Yeah, gold is slight loss there. But then Atom and Filecoin, both of those trades are from our group. So if you guys want the same exact signals, check the link out. Check that link out. Completely free. Completely free. So that's two trades that are currently, well, both nearly 500 in the profit. Well, it would be about 500 if we didn't have that small loss for gold there. Gold is on a slight decline now, though. On a slight decline. Looking for gold to start, moving to the downside, selling off from this level of resistance that we got. You can see. Let's see it. Let's see it. At least if we obviously make a high of, let's say, around 4,012. Yeah, news-wise, honestly, we've not even got anything going on. Explosions, and that's pretty much it. New attacks. 2 Greek oil tankers attacked in Hormuz, Bahrain pummeled as mediators push 10-day ceasefire. Well, honestly, news-wise, very dry today. Very dry. So currently, biggest kind of topics. Middle East tensions remain the biggest macro story. Oil volatile, gold mixed, safe haven demand and higher yields. So it's kind of a 50-50. Bitcoin sensitive to overall market sentiment. And then big earnings week begins. So this week is one of the biggest earning weeks of the quarter, with companies such as Alphabet, Tesla, Intel, IBM and several other major firms reporting. So strong or weak earnings could influence risk appetite across equities and crypto in general. Gold under pressure. Although geopolitical tensions would normally support gold, rising bond yields and expectations that interest rates may stay higher for longer have also been weighing on the metal. Gold has recently slipped despite the uncertain geopolitical backdrop. So things to watch for, obviously US dollar, plain straightforward, 10-year treasury yield and gold support levels. So yeah, we are going to be obviously looking for those levels for gold right now. We're getting support in this region, but you can see initially now it's obviously turned into resistance, and we can't really seem to crack through that level. We can't seem to crack through that level. Looking pretty good on those trades there though. Not too bad at all. That DXY needs to continue pushing. There we go, a little bit of a drop there for gold though. Bit of a drop there for gold. Right guys, going to leave those trades there for you, and I will be back very shortly. Currently I'm looking to start obviously sweeping lows. That would be a very, very nice indication that we are going to be continuing even lower. Realistically, I wouldn't want to make a high right around here. You can see a lower higher low, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher high. But then unfortunately, obviously this, actually no, this high is obviously higher than this one. So we might have, I was going to say a head and shoulders pattern, but it doesn't really look like it too much. As obviously the head, I believe, has to be bigger than the shoulders themselves. Obviously it's head and shoulders. My shoulders aren't up here, my head is, you know, makes sense. So it'd be quite a shoulders and head pattern instead of a head and shoulders pattern. But yeah, I don't think we have that right now. It was maybe forming, but then yeah, we didn't get it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that trade there for you guys, and like I said, we'll be back very, very shortly. Alright then, how are we doing? I think we might have hit TP. Yes sir. Fartcoin 890 for Fartcoin. We're still up 114. We actually have got a pretty good outlook now on gold. Gold is currently retesting. Well, it's not retesting, but it's testing the low. So obviously we came for the upside. We then failed to break into or back into that range. And now what we've got going on is something like so. Pretty much now we have made a high, which is here. So obviously we had those highs, which were kind of higher. And now obviously we failed the upside. We made this high here. And now what I'm looking to do is surpass this low and then this low as well. That would give us a nicer obviously movement and put us in, let's say, kind of this area here. So that's what we're looking to do right now. Looking to come kind of within this level here. Clearing obviously the lows as well, here and here. There we go. Much deeper downside there, but it's an immediate rejection. So it's this low and this low. You currently need to sweep. But you can see attempted to, but rejected. Big rejection as well. Big rejection. Look at that, it's a massive hammer candle though. So that could indicate an upside.
When we're releasing models like, every 6 months, every 3 years. Now we've got 4 models in 7 days. It's kind of insane, isn't it? So
Turns
July
out the
2nd,
singularity isn't just vibes.
Well, it's going to be a continuous model release. I mean, this idea of a single model being released and calling it a release, I don't know. But July 2nd, Fable 5 is re-released. July 8th, Elon announces Grok 4.5. July 9th, OpenAI releases GPT 5.6 family, Sol, Terra, Luna, and Ultra mode. I love that. That runs 4 agents in parallel. July 9th, Meta.
I mean, it's already been released, but they're not keeping up with Kimi K3. They're not keeping up with Kimi K3. Kimi K3 has also cost China a lot less than it has cost America. We're talking 10 times less. That is a very big difference. Very big difference. Or even rejection there as well. We do actually have quite a lot of liquidity at, in the downside at the level of 3,982-ish or 86. That's Bitcoin. That's gold. 81. But then that upside 4061 looks pretty solid. Looks pretty solid. I mean, we've got a rejection there and a rejection there, so what are we going to do? We're going to consolidate? Are we going to continue for this downside, or what we're looking for? I mean, there is more action towards the downside, and it's been a pretty seller dominant market for today anyway. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're still expecting to see a downside. Still expecting to see a downside. You can see we have a little bit of bullish movement and then we get rejected again. We do see the rejections again. News-wise as well, nothing at all. There we go. There we go. We're going to break that level, or are we going to now be bullish? $40.10 is what we're currently at. You'll see that sell off. I'm not sure if that was already the move from there, or are we actually maybe expecting a deeper move, maybe? Question is now, can we get the move for the upside maybe? Is it possible? Is it possible? Or do we continue even deeper for the downside? We have got pressure though. We have got pressure for the downside. We have got pressure for the downside. .5. We're getting some slight movement on this level right now, but I felt we could see a deeper downside. I mean, it's been a very seller dominant market right now today, but you can see we are very deep right now. That's what she said. But yeah, look at that. We're looking nice. We're looking nice. I've got kind of a live chart on my phone at the minute as well. It will show me how fast we're actually moving before obviously TradingView sees the move. So we will obviously see the move on here first, and then the move will kind of happen on TradingView. There'll be there's a little bit of a delay. So we're breaking that level now, and we're breaking it even deeper now. So we'll most likely be coming in with this within this zone right here. It's looking good right now. It's looking very, very nice. I'm actually very glad I didn't come in for a long position on this level. We did get a bit of a signal for the downside to continue. Obviously, we had the multiple attempts to break back into this range. First initial move was obviously this fake out here on the upside. Then obviously we had these levels here. This level obviously was weaker, this high, sorry. So that already gave me some indication that there is a little bit of a weakness for the upside to continue. Then here as well, drop off. We started clearing lows. Obviously we cleared that low pretty well. And then we had a slight move for the upside, big rejection. And yeah, we are still very, very nicely bullish. Look at that. Very bearish, sorry. We are very bearish right now. Very, very bearish. So ideally, I want to see us possibly retesting 4K. 4K is a very, very nice level I want to see price coming to. 4K, 4K, 4K. Let's see it. Let's see. 4K is definitely where I would want to see price coming to right now. Atom is still within a pretty reasonable profit. We are obviously getting some rejections from buyers. See buyers pushing back a little bit, but obviously you can see it is a seller dominant market for today. Definitely. Right, we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Right, let's have a look at news. What have we got for news? I don't even think we've got anything, honestly. So there has actually been big speculation about the whole Clarity Act. If we're actually going to get it, you know, underway, it's actually going to be written into law or not. And a lot of kind of traders, investors have been saying that we may have a potential to obviously get it done, but then again, if it's not done, this may even be the last time that we can actually maybe, you know, have anything happening. So I don't know, it's a little bit of a tricky one. Slightly rejected there. Fartcoin, yeah, a nice position on Fartcoin. Very nice position on Fartcoin actually. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about, the Clarity Act. Let me find a reasonable news source I can, you guys can just have a look at. Coinbase confirmed on CNBC that the Clarity Act is about to pass and every major financial institution will adopt Bitcoin and crypto. Actually, I've said this before. Overall, it is a bullish catalyst for obviously crypto and overall the overall market in general. So
this is going to create for the first time, a comprehensive federal framework and oversight over the crypto space. And Joe, I think it's important to remember, it's not about no regulation. This is about imposing regulation on the industry for the first time. And so you have a unique opportunity for the trifecta win-win-win. American investors, American innovators, and American standards get to prevail if we get this bill passed.
What will be in the Senate bill that was not in the House bill that Democrats won?
But interestingly, in the last few weeks and months, we've seen the Democrats obtain meaningful concessions to strengthen the consumer protection provisions of this bill. You have an illicit finance framework that's been created. You have an FTX loophole that's being closed to prevent things like FTX from happening again. You have insider trading, safeguards, and more disclosures. So really across the board, the Democrats have obtained meaningful concessions to make what was already a strong consumer protection bill that much stronger.
Will there be a change to how crypto is is classified in terms of commodities, securities?
Not fundamentally. I mean, first and foremost, you're still going to have the registration, examination, and surveillance infrastructure that was part of the House bill. But the Democrats, what they have done in these additional negotiations is make sure that you have more teeth to make sure that customers are ultimately better protected. Because at the end of the day, this is about customer protections. The status quo lacks this infrastructure, lacks these protections, and the Democrats used this opportunity wisely to make sure that customers were first and foremost getting this bill.
I mean, banks aren't going away, crypto's not going away. How's that going to reconcile itself with people like Jamie Dimon? How can we all get along?
It actually is reconciling itself, because if you look below the headlines, what you are seeing institutionally is a wide array of investments and partnerships with companies like Coinbase. Not a week goes by, Joe, even on your show, where someone isn't announcing some new project or investment into crypto. And we're having an inevitable convergence where a few years from now, we're not talking about traditional finance and crypto. We're simply just talking about modern financial institutions, because it appears every modern financial institution recognizes what Coinbase did nearly 15 years ago, which is it's simply a question of when, not if, everyone adopts crypto and the blockchain technology that.
So overall, nothing too crazy. If you guys obviously maybe get muddled up with, or you know, it's nothing too hard to kind of grasp, understand. It's pretty reasonable. Again, it gives a consumer a safer kind of, I don't know, feeling or security when obviously trading or investing or whatever they do inside of crypto and the whole market as a whole. Right, what we're looking like for Bitcoin. We have got a what the hell just happened? Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck just happened? Oh my god. I mean, there's no movement for crude oil. Massive drop for Bitcoin. What just happened? I don't even know. That was that was very unexpected, I'm not gonna lie. That was very unexpected. Wow. Oh my days, out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere. We came to a low of what, 4,001? And that's the candle you give me, really? I mean, that candle was absolutely insane. Honestly, that candle was absolutely insane. Did you guys see that? I mean, overall, I still want to see a deeper downside. Still want to see a deeper downside. I mean, crude oil is pumping, but then again, what is not XAU? What is DXY doing? What is DXY doing? Hello. TradingView actually does sometimes do my head in. Ah, that might have been why. Massive spike for dollar index. What caused the spike? Still pushing. Ideally for gold, we want to see continuation. We want to see that continuation. 104 on gold right now. 104 on gold. Still getting a bit of bullish movement though. Still getting a bit of bullish movement. We made a little bit of a move here. You can see 1945, like 2 minutes ago, and then we're still a little bit bullish. But there we go, more bearish price action. But yeah, that candle was insane. That candle was insane. Massive, massive candle. Anyway, if you guys obviously want to be trading yourselves, there is actually a very, very nice opportunity for each and every one of you now on Everdex. So we have funded trading available. Pretty much you can obtain a funded trading account for just a 50 USDT entry. So you can see here, 50 USDT entry gets you a 1.5k account. So there's zero profit share, no challenges, and then the max drawdown 3%. Obviously, other firms give you challenges to kind of make you, maximize your loss, to make you lose, and not pass the funded challenge. Here, there's no challenges. You obviously trade. You claim your account. You start trading. All the profit is yours. Simple as that. Simple as that. What have we just got news-wise there? Let me have a look. "23 seconds ago, Donald Trump actually tweeted." Let's have a look. Truth Social. Truth Social. So this was literally 7 minutes ago. Every time Iran kills an American soldier, they will pay for that killing many times over. This directive has been passed on to Secretary of War Pete Hegseth, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Daniel Kane, and every leader in the military. So Iran has fucked up big time. So yeah, it's not looking good for them. Not looking good for them. Obviously, Donald Trump was also at the game yesterday, watching Spain against Argentina. So yeah, we obviously did see him there. We was there now on TV. Well, let's see that downside. Let's see that downside continue. I mean, that move for gold was insane, honestly. I mean, there was another impulsive move just then. I feel like the market right now is very, very volatile. Very volatile price action. Honestly, there's moves all over the place. I mean, especially this move we saw. It's pretty big. It was pretty big. It was pretty big. Can't lie. Yeah, you can see how wicky it is. Wick there, massive wick there. So overall, we are aiming for gold. We are aiming for about 4,000, and well, we're aiming about 4K actually. We're aiming about 4K. Aiming about 4K. I mean, overall, you can see we are still leaning for the downside. If sellers actually did step in right here, I believe we will obviously see a move past these lows. Obviously, price came all the way down to here, but then obviously we closed there, and then you get the idea. Overall, you can see we're still bearish. We are still bearish. Slight come up, but then obviously still bearish. Overall, I'd expect maybe a deeper move, maybe to test these lows and then make a high and then continue to that 4K. So for now, still yet to be seeing this downside. Very slow market today. Very slow market today. Yeah, Bitcoin is not really seeing much movement either. Yeah, not seeing too much movement either. We do have a bit of a kind of pattern there. I believe we are kind of aiming for the downside. Like so. Bit of a downtrend there, right? Could come in for a short there. And kind of maybe trade on that support and resistance level there. Possibly. It'll be pretty tight though. It will be pretty tight if we obviously continue to move for the downside. It'll be small profits, but then again, I mean, profit is profit at the end of the day, am I right? Like, this is what we're expecting to see. Maybe initially now a move down to about, I don't know, 65,274, and then a move to continue trading within that level. Like so. You can see we're already bearish since our entry. Look at that big drop off right there. And then we'll be looking for TP at about 65,240. So obviously we'll wait for price to continue the way it is currently moving. And once obviously price gets to that level, we will be obviously taking the profit, coming in for a long, and seeing how long we can maybe trade within this level for. So yeah, we'll obviously put a reasonable TP, well not TP but a stop loss if we do accidentally get wicked out. Not accidentally, but like we just saw for gold, that massive move. I mean, that could happen at any time, like we just saw. It just randomly happened out of nowhere. But obviously we were in a short position and that did, you know, benefit us, so that is good, that is good. We need a DXY to continue pushing. We need that to continue pushing. Look at that Bitcoin bearish, even more bearish movement. Bitcoin, I will put in like a, I mean, potential will probably be like, I don't know, 100, 200 maybe. Do 160 there, just for now anyway, just for now. Gold is kind of stationary in a way. It's not really, yeah, it's just consolidating right now. It's just consolidating right now. There we go, bigger bearish candle there. Right. I'm thinking we'll continue to consolidate in this range for I don't know how long, but we will most likely continue to consolidate, and then eventually I believe we will see a downside continuation for this structure. That trade for Bitcoin, we're not obviously in any trouble just yet. We could still expect to see a move to either of those levels. Obviously, we're still within a tiny profit, but yes, we want to see the downside. Honestly, news-wise, not a lot going on. Not a lot going on today. We have got a confirmation there on 40.10 and immediate rejection. It looks like we've got weakness for the upside still. I mean, like I said, we have had a seller dominant market for kind of the week so far. Well, it's Monday, but yeah, for today then. For today then. I'd love to get a funded account. 3% drawdown is crazy, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, you still get an opportunity to obviously trade, and anything you actually do make profit-wise is fully yours. So, 3%. Any good advice? I could make 9 good trades, but 1 bad trade when in my funded account. Realistically, you can obviously follow our group. We do have free signals in there, and the link is obviously down below If you guys want to, you know, join in on that, you can. Even if you obviously maybe don't trust it, you can just, you know, have a look, see how the trades play out, and then, you know, then feel free to do as you wish. But yeah, the link is there, completely free. You don't have to pay anything. So yeah, it's all there for you guys. All there for you guys. Very bullish candle there, very bullish movement for gold. $4K TP. Look, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty strong pushback. Obviously, it's kind of expected considering how much of it, obviously, move we had for the downside then. Well, pretty much we moved from, let's say, well, 4,012.15 all the way down to 4,001.5. So the move is actually, well, it's big. The move is big. Let me tell you that. The move is big. Look at that very bullish price action now. I reckon we'll have to maybe adjust TP 4K. What is that? Gravestone Doji at the top of a bullish move. Looks like it. Looks like it. That candle there. I believe that is a gravestone. let's see that drop off now. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone, welcome. We're still not trading on Bitcoin though. Bitcoin was slightly bullish. But you can see we had a little bit of a fake out for that level there. So now we're looking to around 65,220 to come in for TP. 65,220 for TP on Bitcoin. Approximately. DXY needs to push though. DXY needs to push. Very slow price action today, honestly. Very, very slow. Very, very slow. United States President says Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu will not be arrested in the United States. Why would he be arrested? Why would he be arrested? Strange. We're testing that high again. Really? Really? I mean, buying pressure is, you know, starting to come down. We're starting to kind of curl off on the MACD. So I'm looking to come back within that green zone, but obviously TP, what we're looking for is 4K. Or will it be like 39.90 for Tether Gold? I reckon it'll be like 39.90. We'll change it up a little bit. So I'm currently waiting for that big rejection. Sellers to start stepping in and dumping that price all the way back down. So let's see, let's see, let's see. Bitcoin's still looking okay. It's a little bit bullish though, kind of outside the level now. Realistically, what I want to see for Bitcoin is we move back into level, we confirm the support, and pretty much just move in from resistance to support and continue that move down. But initially, right now, like I said, I want to see a move to the support level. I want to see the move to the support level. Slight moving for the downside there on gold, but like I said, not too much, not too much, not too much. BlackRock is looking to sell more than $12 billion of bonds to help finance a data center campus in El Paso, Texas. Right. Yeah, just attacks, vessels, oil tankers, same stuff, same old stuff, same old. Trump says Netanyahu will not be arrested. President Donald Trump said Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will not be arrested while visiting the United States. Trump praised Netanyahu's campaign against Iran and blamed Iran's leadership for decades of violence, arguing they, not Netanyahu, should be held accountable. Not sure about that one. Yes, price action right now, honestly, it's killing me. I feel like we might be trying to kind of break the neckline. I feel like we might be trying to break that neckline there. That is definitely not what I'm looking for. I want to see a deeper downside, realistically, right now. But we have come to kind of the neckline of that bearish move. Realistically, we could have actually exited there, though. We could have exited there. Pretty choppy market for Bitcoin as well. Pretty choppy, you can see. Pushing back and forth. Pushing back and forth. DXY needs to start pushing. DXY needs to start pushing again. Yes, like I said, Bitcoin, slight profit, slight loss. Kind of in and out of that range. Lost profit, lost profit. Not too much going on today, honestly. Not at all. Are the sellers going to step in now? Well, looks like we are scaling off kind of there. You can see. Slowly scaling off. Slowly scaling off. Honestly, this price action is boring. It's absolutely boring me. Just break down and continue. Break down and continue. Because right now, it's mega slow. Mega slow. Still not had the move. Still not had the move. Let's break the lows. Rejection again. Oh. Still no movement. Still no movements. I mean, that's how I was expecting Bitcoin to continue moving. Very bullish candle there, though. Very bullish candle. Are we finally breaking it? Are we gonna break the level? Let's see it. Let's see it. I mean, we're about to cross over. You can see sellers are already stepping in. The selling pressure is, a lot more aggressive already. Let's see it curling off and continuing for the downside. There we go. Somewhat of a movement. It's just constant rejection though. Constant rejection. And we're back into that level. Oh, yeah. We might have to close that Bitcoin trade. It's a little bit bullish for my liking right now. I mean, we have a reasonable stop loss set anyway, so I don't think it should be too much of a problem. There we go, finally. Gold started falling again. Amazing. Amazing. But obviously we need to see the whole move happening. We need to see the whole move happening. Obviously coming and sweeping those lows is definitely what we're looking for. Definitely what we're looking for. We have just got a Polkadot buy and a Polkadot LTC, so we could come in for them. Polkadot long. And we've got LTC, we've got LTC, Litecoin. Right, Litecoin, what we got for TP? We'll go TP free. Litecoin, we have got 48.34, 48.34. Look, we'll come back in the level. Oh. Boring. Boring. Polkadot. Polkadot, we've got 0.841. 841. Just like so. Trade LTC. Boom, done it. Thank you. So yeah, we are looking good on all those trades. Bitcoin, kind of. Gold as well. I'm not liking this strange, bullish, impulsive move. I want to see a continuation for the downside. So today it's kind of you know, gold, Bitcoin. It's kind of most likely gold based. It's a bit of a gold based session today. Bit of a gold-based session today. Honestly, no movement right now. It was a very seller dominant market, but then yeah, I mean we've not seen much selling pressure right now. We've not seen much selling pressure at all. Yeah, guys, it's literally a very. There's nothing going on today. There's not really much going on today, if I'm quite honest. Of course, Monday's session wasn't going to be expecting anything too crazy. Mondays we actually do get kind of, well, nothing. So yeah. Honestly, guys, wish I could tell you more. Right now, Bitcoin is all over the place as well. It's kind of consolidating this range. We had a bit of a pushy move here. Gold, very consolidated. Initially, we had a bit of a move, then kind of got rejected, and now we're still on the same kind of level that we were moving in before. Yeah, not a lot going on, honestly. Barely anything, barely anything. Really? Is this what we're gonna do right now? We've got some kind of zone. We've got some kind of level there, though. Just there. You can see those perfect taps on that level. Big rejection there, though, and an inverted hammer candle. Might have been an attempt to liquidate some positions. Maybe. And then we start, you know, pressing even deeper for this downside. Potentially. It's a pretty large-ish candle already, though. But obviously the move isn't kind of large as a whole. We're still waiting to see the breakout for this downside. I mean, ideally, I'd want to be coming to about, what is it, 3,980 something, 82-ish, 81-ish. Look, so many rejections all over the place. So many rejections, it's actually crazy.
But the true measure of a bipartisan
The Senate Banking Committee just passed the Clarity Act 15.9. This is the major breakthrough we've been waiting for. Regulatory clarity is officially moving to the full Senate floor for Bitcoin, XRP, and entire space. There's been obviously talks about it for God knows how long, but it's still not yet confirmed if it's actually going to get signed. It kind of is looking to the more positive side than it was before, but overall it's still not yet fully to, kind of to be determined. So yeah, we're still waiting. So slow, honestly, the price action today, so slow. News-wise as well, literally empty. Let's see his downside, oh my days. Price action is killing me. This price action today is absolutely ridiculous. Honestly. No movement at all. No movement at all. Yeah, we're getting rejected at this level right here, 40.12. 40.12. Pretty strong rejection though, but I don't believe it's going to be the real move. I don't believe it's going to be the genuine move we're looking for. And it's probably not. It's probably not. Rejection again. Yep. So obviously we have had a good look at the structure for gold today. Yeah, respecting those levels. Seeing those lows being smashed, that massive bearish move there. Volatility is returning. I mean, we are all over the place right now. We are literally all over the place. Oh my days. Honestly, what is going on right now? Bitcoin is just surfing off to wherever it wants to go. I don't even know what gold's doing. Gold is also all over the place. There's honestly nothing there. I mean, we are compressing into this level though. And then we're most likely going to have another bullish candle and then maybe another one. So much consolidation. Like look, there we've had like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes there again. So yeah, we're still waiting to have this downside. Still waiting. And we finally broke down. I don't feel like we have though. Nope. We'll see rejection again. Yep. Oh, what is going on, honestly? We've been kind of at the same range for I don't even know how long now. Honestly, so long. I believe we've got that engulfing candle there, but we're not seeing much movement right now. It's a very, very big candle though, very big. Covers this whole bullish one, head to toe, head to toe. Let's see the drop from the... Oh my days, I'm actually gonna... explode. There's literally no movement at all, honestly. I mean, Bitcoin looks to be attempting some kind of movement, but overall it's still not even moving at all. Not really much movement for dollar index either. big rejection there for gold. But there's so much buying pressure right now, it's actually crazy. Like, sellers have not stepped in for this whole period at all. I mean, they did a little bit there, but that's not enough to obviously push the price back down. That's definitely not enough. Definitely not enough. I mean, there is quite a lot of liquidity in the upside for Bitcoin, actually. I mean, I was looking for Bitcoin to respect this level, continue moving within it. We did come for a short position around here or here. I'm not too sure where exactly on that level. Somewhere along this level here, pretty much. And yeah, that hit TP. Oh no, it didn't. It hit stop loss. That first one did. That first one hit stop loss. Yeah, Ethereum, pure consolidation. Pure consolidation. Crude oil, not really any movement. Gold is strangely pushing. Gold is strangely pushing. And then yeah, there's just no movement today. There is no movement today. There is no movement today. Are we going to start dropping off now, or what we're going to do? I think actually initially we were bullish before we had this massive move to the downside. A little bit, you can see here. And we broke down a little bit, massive move for downside. Right guys, I'm off to get a drink real quick and I'll be back very, very quickly. Right, we got a massive drop off there for gold. Massive drop off there. I'm just wondering if LTC and no. Oh, I mean a little bit. LTC has done a little bit of a loss, but everything else seems to be within profit, especially gold, which was waiting for a very long time. A very long time. So yeah, we actually waited for, well, what have we got? 8. Well, it's initially from kind of, well, here really. An hour and a half pretty much. An hour and a half or an hour, give or take. So I want to get to 4K. 4K is our kind of TP area. TP area is 4K. Well, yeah, it'll be like 3,990 for Tether Gold though. Big drop off there, look at that. 130 for profit. Look at that, very bearish, very bearish. I was actually getting worried at one point. I thought I was going to get a move towards the upside area, but yeah, somehow we kind of held it off, and yeah, we continued to push for this downside. So yeah, TP right now is at 4K. 4K TP. Look at that. Look at that. President Trump says every time Iran kills an American, yeah, well, we've actually read that already. We've actually read that already. Right, so first kind of bullish candle there. First bullish candle there. $4.04. I feel like we might have to actually close that trade for Bitcoin. I mean, there's a pretty big sell-off right there, though. Pretty big sell-off. Let's see 4K for gold. It's taking its time again. Taking its time. Thing is though, I don't want to see a consolidation like we saw here and well here. I want to realistically see a slight reversal and, well, not a reversal, slight rejection and a continuation coming past this previous low. So about 4K, 3995, something like that. Yeah, that's where I want to see price coming to. But for now, yeah, we might consolidate. We might consolidate. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Have we got any fresh liquidity in the downside? Maybe. Nope. Yeah, good thing they closed out for Bitcoin. You can see it's just been a very, very bullish move right there. Very bullish. How are we looking actually for why is it still Ethereum? Like, I've changed this chart like I don't even know how many times. DXY, that's what we need. See, it just drops over to Ethereum again. I'm deleting that. Right, that should be better. That should be better. Alright, I'm looking for DXY to start pushing again for the upside. That would be very, very nice to see. Still pushing for gold though. Slowly pushing for gold. Yeah, look at that massive move. I mean, on flow, we can only see obviously Bitcoin and like Ethereum and stuff, but I don't think we can actually see, you know, like gold and things like that. Let's make a lower low now. Let's see it. Let's see a lower low. Russian banks gold reserve fall to 6-year low. 6-year low. Oh my days. So the Russian gold reserve has about 78 point something troy ounces of gold. Let me have a look. So they have 73.4 million troy ounces, approximately 2.282 metric tons of gold. And obviously they have now fallen to a 6th-year low on the Russia gold reserve. Falls by 43.5 tons in the first half of 2026. Pretty bullish move there. I'm looking for this to maybe be a high, possibly around this area, maybe 4,007-ish, and then a good continuation would be very nice to see. We're already looking overbought as well. You can see already looking overbought. Right, finally. I was trying to log in through this like Gmail and stuff, but I just couldn't. Anyway, Russia's state gold reserve falls below $300 billion at the end of last month amid a broader drop in the country's total reserve assets. So according to the latest data from the Central Bank of Russia, the CBR valued the country's gold reserve at $298.99 billion at the end of last month, according to a report released on Tuesday. So the decline in reserve assets was also reflected in the central bank's broader balance sheet. Total official reserve assets stood at $720.4 billion at the end of June, down from $747.4 billion in May. Meanwhile, foreign currency reserves were flat over the same period at $392.4 billion at the end of June, compared to $392.3 billion in May. So there is a little bit of a difference there. A little bit of a difference. I mean, there's a substantial from 720.4, 747.4. So what is a 27 million billion difference there. So why has their gold actually come down in price, come down in value? Russia is the world's #2 gold producer, secondly only to China, with an annual output of over 300 tons. Russia's central bank was also one of the world's biggest sovereign gold buyers, but its purchases have fallen off since the full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. The People's Bank of China continues to be among the leading central bank buyers in recent years. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, gold prices have actually been all over the place. Like, they have literally been all over the place. Right, I'm currently expecting to see the continuation for this downside, but I mean there is quite strong buying pressure there. But I am waiting to see this downside continue. If obviously we start making higher highs, higher lows, then it won't be looking too good, and we might have to you know, close the trade off there. So realistically right now, what we want to see is a drop from here and coming even lower. So it would still kind of it would still count as a downtrend if we don't surpass the high, and this next low would be lower than this previous low. But we are getting a bit of a bullish price action right now. Well, let's see that downside from here then. Yeah, Bitcoin is pushing, you can see big rejections from that 65.5k level. Big rejections. So now I'm looking for this next low to be lower than this one. And that would still be like a valid market outlook. Right, what we're looking like. Right, 355, not too bad, not too bad. Atom's doing good. Atom's actually doing the most profit-wise. Gold's also doing good, but we want to see that deeper downside first. So I was thinking we could come, obviously hit TP at like 4k, about 390-ish. So that is currently where we are aiming to come to for gold. So yeah, it'll probably take some time. It probably will take some time for that price to come down to that level. So yeah, we need to see that downside from here now. We need to see that downside from there. But yeah, very slow price action today. It's been pretty choppy, bit volatile, and then there's actually been quite a lot of consolidation. Like there's been a big amount of consolidation today. I'm not liking that movement for gold right now, I'm not gonna lie. Our entry position is actually, let me have a look, XAUT USD 4012. 4012 is our entry, which is pretty much there. And we are aiming for around 4k. Just there. So that's currently what we're looking for. Currently what we're looking for. We actually have surpassed that high though, which is well, slightly concerning to say the least. Slightly concerning. Yeah, I don't know. Do we close it? Do we not close it? But I believe we are about to obviously shift in momentum for this downside. You can see just there. Honestly, the price action today is so bad. So bad. It's actually killing me. It's actually killing me. There we go, there's some bearish movement finally. We better not get any rejections and see a low here. If we see a low here, then we might be cooked. If we see a low here, we might be cooked. I mean, we're already getting rejections. We're already getting rejections. Honestly, the price action we're seeing right now is I'm getting a little bit nervous. I'm getting a little bit nervous. Because somehow we are still bullish. We're still bullish. $487. I think LTC is actually come within profit right now. Finally. I want to see that gold trade coming through. I mean, RSI is still a bit strong though, 55, 50. I mean, it's dropping. It is dropping. Ideally, right now, we need to be coming below that low. So that's below this low. I'm currently at 408.6. Yep. Yeah, you can see momentum is dying off. Momentum is dying off right now. Looks like we're about to shift as well. Looks like we're about to shift. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. Because we could see a low here, and then we just push above, back up to that range was moving in like here. I mean, unless sellers can actually step in. Unless sellers can step in, protect the level, and we see a deeper downside, maybe we can obviously push for that low. But right now, we're about to sweep the high. Bullish candle, very bullish candle. I mean, we could see some kind of weakness here, possibly like a fail, obviously, to come past the previous high. But honestly, I'm not liking that movement. I'm not liking that movement at all. Like, we've been back in this level for what? For quite a while actually now. Yeah, we are. I mean, we are attempting to push this high though. We are attempting to push this high. We have got a 1 minute 1 minute engulfing candle there though, right there. We've surpassed that high, I believe. Yep. Fuck's sake. Again, same shit. Same shit. I mean, I don't know, looking at a 5 minute structure, it doesn't look too bad. But it does. I feel like I would have liked to see the candle like not as bullish. Can we see the drop from here though? Very big rejection there though. Very nice. I mean, we have the 1 minute fair value gap there, but I don't think it's strong enough. 1 minute fair value is like, it's nothing, is it? We have an engulfing candle there though. We'll see what these bearish candles, like how they react. We'll see how they react. If they slow down, then yeah, we have a valid one, but I mean that the move is very strange. Like we just made a massive wick for the downside, like a massive wick. That is crazy. There we've got a bearish continuation. So that fair value gap just got absolutely destroyed. Honestly, look at that massive candle, massive candle. So I believe LTC, we could actually close right around here. We're at 4,004-ish, 4,004-ish. Obviously, there's not too much of the day left. There's not too much of the day left. Yeah, I mean, buyers have not even finished kind of selling off, and you've seen sellers are not even finished selling off, and buyers already stepped in. Might just have a little kind of volume area like we saw here, maybe. I reckon we'll close that position for gold there. We'll leave LTC, and we'll also leave Polkadot and Atom. They have been pretty reactive to obviously gold, especially LTC. You can see. Was in a decent amount of profit when gold's price was kind of in the upper range, about, I don't know, 40-20-ish, 40-15. So yeah, we'll have to wait for that to kind of, you know, work out. We'll put in like a 3-to-1 ratio there. I think that's a 2-to-1, but let's have a look. I'll put in reasonable stop losses on them as well, so it's not too bad. Right, now we'll have a look where we can potentially come in for a long. I mean, this current area could even be a potential long. It's just I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Overall, I feel like I'd be looking for maybe a touch upon the resistance that we have. I think going across here. I believe we do have some resistance there. We'll put it in a higher time frame. For example, let's go 15 minute. 15 minute. I'll get rid of these boxes and stuff. Right, so there we go, we've got a nice level there. So I believe price will most likely continue for this downside, possibly. Not bad, not bad. Let's have a look, 1 minute time frame. You can see we're still bearish. So realistically, we could come in at about 4,008. Yeah, bro, we train at the same time, so be careful. Yeah, I'll try. I mean, we've done like 2 or 3 successful trades in gold already. So yeah, it's been pretty good so far. It's been a bit of a laid back session, but we've actually made a nice trade on Fartcoin. Was some nice profit on there. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. So we could realistically come in for a potential long at around 4,001 maybe. Yeah, about 4,001-ish is where we'd probably go in for a long position. I mean, we're getting in a bit of rejection at 4,003.5-ish. So maybe if we can break down towards about 4K, we could maybe get a slight visit of 4,006. So if we get price moving down to, like I said, that level there, like 4,001, could get a revisit of about 4,007 or 6-ish. And then we'll just continue moving in that range. But ideally, I'd want to see a move or either to 4,001-ish or let's say 4,006, and then I'll be looking for a short position. We do actually have quite a bit of volume and liquidity in the downside for gold. Let's have a look. 5.25 million, but that's in the upside there. 4067. 67, I love it. I love 67 so much. 3976 But there's also liquidity at like well, there's a little bit there. You can see 1.24 million, 3990. So 3990 is definitely an area we could revisit today. But you can see it'll most likely take maybe up until midnight, maybe past. Obviously, it depends on how volatile the market is. If we get obviously maybe a big chunk of or a massive position for a short, we could see kind of maybe what we saw here. Or who knows? Who knows? Who knows? We could see it. We could see it. Hedge funds are selling US stocks at record pace in last 2 months. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, very slow price action, honestly. Honestly, guys, this price today is absolutely ass. Like, it's so buns, bro. It's so buns today. The probability of the Clarity Act passing has now dropped to 32%. So what? There's a 68% chance that they're gonna pass? I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. Anyway, this is, well, we are waiting for either a reaction for the resistance or the support level for gold. There, that's a pretty good level. So we're looking to come to 4002.2. That would be a very, very nice area for price to come to. Very nice area for price to come to. And then obviously we'd be looking for a short position from there, long position, sorry. But yeah, overall today, 6-7. Price is very, very slow. Price is super, super, super duper slow. just hovering. It's just hovering around 4,005. We need to see those lows being swept. 4,002 is where we want to see price coming to. 4,002 is where we want to see price coming to. That sounds like a rhyme. But yeah, we've got what, like 1, 2, 3, 4. About, I don't know, 15 minutes of consolidation in this range already. And well, we've been getting that all afternoon. We're getting that all afternoon. Ideally, I want to just see a move either to obviously the support or the resistance. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right guys, honestly, I reckon I'm gonna have to go cut it short today. No one likes boring price action, and honestly, there's not really much to tell you guys as well. Look at that, just consolidation upon consolidation. I mean, right now as well, we're like 15 minutes into consolidating the range. We've got nothing. We've got nothing to go off. So yeah, I reckon I'm gonna call it there, and we'll catch up tomorrow. See what's what tomorrow. Hopefully we get, you know, better moves, better overall direction of price. So yeah, obviously I appreciate every single one of you for joining. Of course, check them links out down below where you can get yourself a nice funded account for 50 USDT, and then that's a 1.5k account. Best thing about it, no profit share. Everything you make profit wise, entirely yours. So check that link out, and then if you also want to receive the free signals, there also is a group for free signals. Very nice. Obviously, I use it myself personally too. So if you guys, you know, want to use that group, definitely use that in the description below. So yeah, with that in mind, like I said, market's not really reactive today. There's barely any movement whatsoever. Obviously the day is coming to an end as well, so yeah, I'm gonna have to call it there, and we'll catch up tomorrow. So I appreciate every single one of you for watching. Apologies for the slow session. Obviously I'm not a market guru where I can tell you guys exactly why we're moving the way we are. As you can see, choppy price action all day, not all day, I mean all afternoon. Like you see, especially just a massive drop out of nowhere like we saw. But overall, not too bad. But yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in